Me?
Are you gonna come with us?
No, not this moment.
Come on.
Yeah.
We need you there.
Did you change your mind?
No,
Still
we're going.
Okay, make sure. You guys have a good holiday?
Oh, yes.
Good. And you got a passport? Everybody? We're going to start working on the paperwork, Chinese visa at least, sometime later this month or in February. It takes some time to get the visa. You got your tickets? Airline tickets?
No.
We have an official, did you get an official final itinerary?
No.
I think as far as the airline tickets, Dr.
Yeah.
Azar was talking to a travel agent about getting a bundle discount.
Okay.
So I think once they had finalized that, then he would send out a mass email to us. So I'll be sending you guys emails based on like if we do have a group rate or if that falls through and we find some really dirt cheap ticket, and I'll just send out the link and everyone get it like that night, and you'll know.
What about your capstone or thesis research topic? You thought about it? Did you think about it, or have any idea? Or you're going to do one or not? So, this class, we have 2 hours meeting each Wednesday. We structured it to, you will get a copy of the syllabus. I believe Dr. Ada is making copies now. So the first hour, we have the research or thesis related lectures, like we're going to teach you how to do how to conduct research study. Yeah, understanding then the structure of the class. And in the second hour, we will talk more about the travel-related issues, like the Chinese culture and travel, international travel, applying visa, and the safety, filling out some paperwork. So that's the structure of the class.
I apologize, guys, first of all, coming late. I had a meeting at the Office of Vice President for Research, so I was running down from the other part of the campus. So let me give you a copy of the course syllabus and then we will go over it.
Will we get a copy of like the exact breakdown of requirements for this type of thesis? You know, like.
Yes, we will provide you the research thesis guidelines.
Okay.
Very similar to the traditional thesis. So in the next class, I will provide you those guidelines, and in addition, we are also going to give you a short handbook on research methods, which you can read in addition to your course textbook. Alright guys, I can welcome you to this class, and I hope it would be an exciting semester, and we will do a lot of planning for our study abroad trip. And this class will also provide you opportunities not only to learn about research methods which are needed for your capstone course, but also you will learn about the different sites, museums, historical buildings, and other things which we are going to visit. And basically for the study abroad trip, we need you to make all the planning for this trip. So as you can see the course syllabus as we will go down, you can notice that I have assigned a city to each student group, and basically you will plan that what we need to do in that city, what are the buildings and other places we need to see, and once we will be in that city, then you will be our guide. So basically once we reach that city, either by plane or train, you will walk us to our hotel and then guide us to what would be our activities for the next 3 to 4 days. So basically, I don't want here that you just become an observer in the study abroad trip, but you should have high stakes in this trip, and you should be planner so that you can learn also how to plan for an international trip. And we would like to visit those buildings, construction places, and historical sites which you feel interesting and which you feel that could be relevant with your research thesis. So let me go over the class syllabus. to discuss few things, and then we will also discuss the itinerary for this trip. And if you have any questions at any stage, you can ask me or Professor Dunshan. And then let's do one thing before going for the syllabus. Let's go over the introductions because some of you may not know each other. So I would like you to briefly introduce yourself. Just tell us that what is your hometown and a little bit about your international travel experience, if you have any. And if you have thought about the topic of your capstone research or at least identified the main area, please let us know. So let's start from here.
My name is Alex Gandy. I come from Wetumpka, Alabama. I traveled internationally every year for my entire life. I go to Canada every year. I've been to Europe as well. The interesting thing is I'm currently taking thesis over in Dudley, and I'm not actually in this class.
Could you be able to, are you joining?
I'm trying to do something for Professor Hines. Apologize.
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, I'm Becca Burslem, and I'm getting my master's here in building science. And I'm supposed to say, I'm sorry, if I've traveled before.
Yeah.
Okay, internationally, yes. I studied abroad in undergrad, was based in Italy. It was pretty cool. We got to travel as a class every Tuesday and Thursday to a different city in Italy. We would learn about it Monday and Wednesday and then go to it. It's pretty neat. So I'm pretty pumped about us being the student leaders for each city because you really kind of get invested in it. And then an interesting fact, is that, okay. I don't like grits or sweet tea. I'm not from the South.
Where are you from?
Kind of all over the East, but I came to Auburn from Connecticut.
All right. Let's go.
I'm Robert Osteen. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. Internationally, I've never been to Europe, but I've been to a lot of Caribbean countries, the Bahamas, Costa Rica, Mexico, a lot of that area. But I'm looking forward to going over there.
Have you thought about any topic for your research?
Not necessarily. I talked to Professor Hine a little bit about taking a lot of pictures of historical buildings and kind of collaborating, like a portfolio of individual pictures.
Yes.
Ben Price from Athens, Georgia. Travels, been to a lot of Caribbean countries as well, and Nicaragua for a short time. And for thesis, I talked to Professor Hine about pervious concrete. I don't really know very many specifics about it yet.
I'm Garner Lee, from Nashville, Tennessee. I haven't really finalized exactly what I want to do for my thesis. Got a couple just general ideas, and I'm gonna try to narrow it down just to make sure get prepared some research.
Jay Elliott from Warner Robins, Georgia. I've been to London or England once before. That was just a place offer, and then once to Nicaragua. And I spoke with Hine and Azar about working on urban development as a thesis.
Next.
Matt Eady from San Antonio, Texas. I've been overseas to Paris, and then went to Munich and Berlin before, and then some other Caribbean countries. And then as far as a topic, I was kind of doing it, how different cultures view residential construction.
Great.
I'm Dustin Jones. I'm a graduate student. I'm from Heflin, Alabama. I've never been overseas, but I've been to Canada, so that's as far as I've been. My thesis topic is about energy-saving equipment in LEED certified buildings.
Shelby Clark, my hometown is Tracy, California. I've been to England, Hungary, and Spain, but that's about it internationally.
As far as my BIM topic goes, or my thesis topic, I'm thinking about doing something about BIM, but I haven't figured out exactly what yet.
My name is Matt Causey. I'm from Greenville, Alabama. I haven't done a lot of overseas traveling, actually none at all. And haven't thought about my thesis topic yet.
James?
James Barnes, I'm from Jackson, Tennessee. Been to Mexico and a few places in the Caribbean, stuff like that, but, and then I'm not too sure what I want to be set on as far as thesis goes, so still with it.
I'm Andrew Waters. I'm from Umatilla, Florida. I've been to Costa Rica, and I'm not really sure what I want to do yet as well.
My name is James Wolf. I'm from Richardson, Texas. I've been to Mexico, Canada, and visited Paris for a week, and I haven't been to San Francisco. I was hoping to kind of take care of that for you.
Owen Brock. I'm from Marietta, Georgia, and I've been to Costa Rica. I went to London about 2 Thanksgiving breaks ago. I haven't really thought too much on the topic yet.
All right. And I noticed that a couple of you are not present, a couple of the students which we selected for study abroad group are not present here. So I will send them an email, but if you see them, just inform them about the study abroad prep class. All right. Now, let's go over the class syllabus and discuss few things. First of all, as you are aware that it is a 2 credit hours class, we will meet in this room every Wednesday from 4 until 5:50. I'm the main instructor for this class, whereas Professor Liu and Professor Kramer will be the co-instructors. I'm not sure whether Professor Liu has talked about Professor Hein or not, but in fact Professor Hein is going through some family issues, and there is a possibility that he will not be able to join us for the study abroad trip. So in fact, right now we are working on a possibility that he will join us for China part, and then for European part, Professor Kramer will join us. So most probably, I hope that will be the combination we will use so that both Professor Hein and Kramer will be involved. However, if Professor Hein is not totally able to join, then Professor Kramer will be his replacement. So I will let you know in 1 to 2 weeks about the possibility of Professor Hein joining either the part of the trip or not. So that's a little bit sad news because we were working together from the last 1 year to plan for this trip, and basically he agreed to help us in the planning of this trip. He has already contributed a lot of things as far as the identification of some of the activities concerned, and I hope that he will be able to join us at least for the China part. Now the purpose of this study abroad prep course is first of all definitely to prepare you for the study abroad experience. Through this course you will learn that how to conduct research. So we will go through the research methods where you will learn how to identify a research topic, and what are the data instruments for collecting the data, for example how to develop your questionnaire surveys or how to conduct interviews. We will also learn about different data analysis methods as well as thesis presentation. So that will be one part of this class, as Professor Liu mentioned. And after that, you will also be introduced to the cultures in different European as well as Chinese cities. You will learn about the historical buildings, different sites which we plan to visit. And as we will go through this class, it will be a combination of lectures, videos. We will also invite guest speakers from Auburn University who have experience of different cultures. Like Professor Liu is planning, he will give you some lectures on Chinese culture, but he's also planning to invite a past study abroad student as well as maybe one of his Chinese colleagues to give you more information about Chinese history Similarly, I'm planning to invite some nationals from